Hey folks, welcome back. It's Ardwulf. We are on episode 12 of our playthrough of Pillars of Eternity, and we're going to continue exploring the lower level of the Temple of Eothas in Gilded Vale. So let us get started.
Right, then.
And I'm in scout mode because I want to see stuff like this. A secret lever.
I shall be discreet.
Okay, so let's check this out. The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure. Features a blur of mist or smoke before the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike follow your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you. A fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment your awareness spans time and identity as you think Weirton has joined you here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory, he glances at you for a moment and then looks past at someone else. "I'll come back once they're gone," he's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowd and his words are growing faint. "Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances." Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There is only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded until the knowledge settles onto you like a cloak. The candles have all burned away. You know now, too, with a sick certainty that nobody is coming. There is a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet, slurping gurgle and a ragged sob. You cannot see, and so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear in the faint murmuring to your right the familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You are too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leeches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. The spirit releases you, and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by the sickly illumination of the soul, still drifting like faded fog. Fear wafts off the spirit in waves, fraying at your own emotions. I'm sorry, I hope you find some peace in the next life. The spirit seems to withdraw into itself. You sense less of its fear and confusion as it recedes, but the soul lingers still. No matter how many times I see you staring off at nothing, it doesn't get less weird. Let us gather the remains. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all.
Nice and slow.
So, what am I recovering from here? No reason not to help myself to the priest's coin, though.
I'll handle this.
We have a fine sword. No, Gon's share, which looks like a flail. And a pry bar. I want to make sure the pry bar... This I don't care about. I want to make sure the pry bar goes into my own inventory. And actually... Alright, that's good for now. The stand rocks unsteadily on its base. It seems that the mechanism is broken. Some of the gold leaf on these relics is chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks on one of the bowls. There are faint scratches upon the brickwork by the door hinges. So basically these priests came in here fleeing from the douchebag local lord, and they locked themselves in and pretty much starved to death. Not a great way to go, I would say. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so down here we have this pool, and we can't really go in there at the moment.
Steady does it.
We have enemies here.
Craved up.
Okay, let's see. What do we have? Shadow. It looks like 3 shadows.
Hey.
So the trouble with these shadows is that they will like dematerialize and appear in the back. Wizard, what do you got for me?
How may I help?
Not much.
Hey.
Now, I don't know if these things can actually be tripped, but I'm gonna try.
Following your lead. What?
You get the fuck out of there, you idiot. Oh, they can actually be tripped from what it looks like.
How may I help?
Almost. Yes.
All right, let's bring out the backup.
On your word. Attested!
Not like this.
Oof. All right, let's gather everybody here. We have what?
Laying low.
Oh, sweet, the water's draining. Alright, so we are lowish on spell resources. Oh, yeah. And getting low on health, so we're going to rest. We'll see if we get a vision this time. Looks like no.
All right, then. Nice and quiet.
Oozes.
Craved up. Yeah.
I've got to remember to trust the
Hey.
the game to auto-pause because I keep unpausing it.
Hey.
On your word.
Aye?
There we go.
That's it!
We've got us some ooze parts.
I shall be discreet.
A silver key. This large silver key catches the light strangely, seeming to glow. I have a feeling that'll end up getting used at some point. Alright, what do we got yet to explore? We have this corner up here and these rooms down here. So let's move along, and there's no particular reason for us to go slow in areas that we've already explored. Let's do the bottom first.
Let's keep quiet.
Yeah, more shadows. A couple more shadows. In fact, oh, I did it again.
Hmm? Yes?
Yes?
Following your lead.
I feel him.
Okay.
Hey.
Almost.
Hey.
Trip. Since it appears that they can in fact be tripped, which will, if nothing else,
Yes.
keep them from teleporting.
Yes?
Yes?
Curses!
So, one per encounter. Well, shit, there's no reason to, what does this do? Burning any vessels in the vicinity and regenerating a modest amount. What do we mean by vessels? Only vessels. I don't see a search.
Hmm? Hey. Hey. Yes?
Alright, let's...
On your word.
Let's bring out some cavalry,
Go up 10!
which turns out to look like it's more cavalry than was strictly needed.
Light, flame, and sound.
We have detected a trap.
All right, then.
I'll have this open in no time.
A fine e-stock.
That's settled.
And a minor ring of deflection. Alright, so let's move along down here. Check out this room. Keep my thumb off the spacebar. Oh, we've got a lot of dudes in here, man. Okay. You go here.
Hey.
You go here. This is
Yes?
Kana. focus fire on him.
I'm here.
I will focus fire on him.
How may I help?
Weak-ass wizard, you will focus fire on him. And in fact, let us...
Lava will be unseen.
What?
Give me some priest action on that.
Yeah.
Trip.
Hey.
Trip. What is this actually called? Knockdown. Okay, that's fine. Okay,
Aye.
wizard.
Lava will be unseen.
Yes?
Lava will be unseen.
Knockdown. Knockdown.
On your word.
Yes?
What?
Yes?
What?
Let's throw a little bit of a heal back here.
Hey.
Anna! On your word.
Where's the second
I'm
batch
here.
of friggin' skeletons here?
On your word.
I'm here.
Ah, I see the problem.
Go up 10!
Wizard's down again. Is he dead? Oh, he's got 1 at 50 health. That's bad news. Let's
Of course.
go out here. And we have no choice but to rest again. We're not doing a very good job protecting the wizard from getting his ass handed to him. You wake to the sensation of being shaken, and you open your eyes to see Adair standing over you, his hand jostling your shoulder. He looks concerned. Your eyes are heavy and your vision blurred, the vague unease of unremembered nightmares clouding your thoughts. You are not sure if you slept at all the previous night.
Hey. Hey. You're awake? Good. You were kind of thrashing around, eyes rolled back in your head. You were shaking. Trying to snap you out of it for a long time now. I was gonna have to get a bucket of cold water. You don't seem like you get much rest at night. You got those dark circles under your eyes.
Not lately. At night there are dreams and whispers.
Nice the Watcher thing, then. I'm sure it just takes some time to adjust, is all.
His
I'll
smile
let it
is...
sort itself out. But you'd better wake up faster next time. Trust me, you don't want that bucket of cold water.
Alright, so let's... First of all...
Indeed. The better part of valor. Let's see what we found.
We have a cloak of an Eothasian priest. Will plus 10, which is nice. Whoops. What is this? A phantom.
Yes?
Alright, wizard.
What?
What do you got?
Yeah.
Lava will be unseek.
Alright.
Yes?
Target that guy.
On your
This guy
word.
can target this guy.
Yes?
Hey. All right then.
Alright.
Let's see what lies this way.
Yes?
I'll make sure this guy doesn't accidentally trigger the trap.
It's done.
And we have mail armor, which is fairly nice, and a copper, some copper. Alright, so we are reasonably rested, although we've burned a few
All right
spells.
then.
We are headed up to this corner. Right.
Let's keep quiet.
Yeah, how much you want to bet there's an encounter in here? Oh yeah.
Craved a fear. Yeah.
Okay. You go here.
Hey.
You go here.
Yes?
On your word.
How may I help? Lava will be unseek.
Okay. You may trip.
Huh?
You may also trip.
What?
How may I help?
On your word.
Almost.
Hey.
I don't know why this was just standing there, but I'm pretty much fine with him
Aye.
continuing to do that.
Stand still.
Alright, that shadow's almost down. Let's get some
Yes?
skeletons up.
Go Octet!
Putting us down.
How may I help?
Shall avenge!
We don't have anything that's not some kind of spray
Follow your-
attack. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wish I could have done something.
Yes?
Curses!
Things are looking pretty good here.
I'll see what I can find.
Trying to be more we got something to look at here. Trying to be more careful with the wizard. It is not within our natures to forgive. Those who seek redemption seek a long and winding path. A road which takes us down into the very hollows of our soul and asks us to reflect upon the fractured aspects of ourselves. Alright, so it appears that we have completed level 2 of this dungeon here. Let's look at how our experience looks. Pretty close, 5660 out of 6,000. Let's unfast and...
I'll see what I can find.
I am reasonably certain that there's going to be some critters. Oh yeah, there's critters. Okay, so we have two Skulder Whelps and a Skulder King. Alright. You take him. You take him.
On your word.
We'll focus fire on
I'm here.
him,
Yes?
him.
What?
Durant, stay out of the way.
If it makes you most easy. What? On your word. Almost. Race out What?
Our number is diminishing!
Nah, way to get this spell off in time. What about this thing? I think we have him. We should be tripping him.
Blackbones fails this!
Fight on, my friends!
We're one fewer now. We're one fewer.
Yes?
No. This thing is tough. Who's this? This is Durant's. Get out of there. You go fight this thing.
What?
Durant's, get out of there.
Following your lead. Roak 10!
Yeah, of course. Ooh, he's down to 1, too. Wow.
Let's keep quiet.
Of course.
Yeah, we have something up here. A Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil helm. And I think we will give this to Adair. Does this do anything? Does this one do anything? No, it doesn't. However, it looks neat, so we'll give it to myself. Alright, so I believe this will take us back upstairs. Okay, alright, Brimstone. We're gonna push Brimstone to the back of the party for now.
Sure.
Shit. Because he's down to 1 health. No, he's not. Wait a minute. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with the grinding rasp of stone. And that would be down here. The candles flicker gently as you approach. There's a gap above the altar lined with a broken glass where a mirror may once have been set into the wall. Candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god. What's it all for? Redemption. They got this whole right for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. He winks. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then you come out into this room, and they uncover your eyes again, and everything's there. Everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family, and it's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life. Adair's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems for a moment to be a younger man. Alright, well, we don't appear. Let's see, we gotta go down here. Speed him up. I may have mentioned that I bound the speed up and slow down buttons to the plus and minus keys just because I'm used to that from Paradox's other and totally different games. Let's have a chat with Weirtan here.
How do you do?
Weirtan smiles nervously as you approach. I think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arm's hurting a little less. He hesitates. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly about the ruins. Something you're nervous about? No, of course not. Just never good to linger around these places, that's all. Did you find anything? You lied to me. What? I was clear about everything. The risk involved. Is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders, and I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. You're very nervous for an honest man. Something weighing on your conscience, maybe? Weirtan opens his mouth to protest, but something in your expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice, when he speaks, is small. How did you... How could you betray them? They trusted you. Betrayed? I was never one of them. Mad followers of the shattered god. If I could have chased them all out of town, if... You don't understand. I tried to help them. I did. Every day, every single day, I went to that temple and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire and that Rydrick wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about, like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. You worked for Rydrick. Weirtan gives a bleak laugh. Yes, but not anymore. It's been a long time since I held a blade. I knew what was coming. It was their own damn stupidity that kept them in there. I couldn't understand. Every warning I gave they ignored. The Rectrix, she said they'd be reborn anyhow, so it didn't matter. So she got what she wanted, her martyrdom. Rydrick ordered us to round them up, lock them in the cells. I convinced them to hide, at least. They have that vault filled with old relics, gold and such. I thought they could hide in there, and once the guards left, they'd have something to sell for passage out of the Deerwood, back to Adir. But when I told the men that the priest had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. Weirtan shakes his head. There was nothing I could do. Adair's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Nothing you could do but tell someone, get the town together, organize a rescue. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I'd known. They were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. Now all we got left is people like you. Why did you send me down here? Because if Lord Rydrick means to have the temple cleared, they would have found the bones eventually. They'd know I lied to them when I said the priests left. And I'd hang. I don't know if Rydrick would have killed them. Maybe they'd be languishing in cells now. Maybe they'd be off somewhere in the Empire, and I'd have a night's peace. I told you the way of it. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. I kind of think it is too late to make amends, but we'll tell him it's not too late to make amends, because that's just a good thing to say. Weirtan lets out the breath he was holding. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Bury their bones. Try to lead a better life than you have so far. Weirtan looks at the remains. He runs a hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. I can do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest. Try and do right by them somehow. Thank you, truly, for what you've done, giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use. Okay. Already gained 1620 experience, and let's take a look at the quests. Buried Secrets is now done. Let's take a look at our XP. Wow! 5930 out of 6,000. So we're like right there. 5928. 5909. 5982. I'm 18 points away from level 4. What about Brimstone, though? Oh, he's got one. Let's give him his level, because he needs it. We will give him, let's see, food and potion items. We're going to give him 1 point of stealth. Drop the rest into athletics. Okay, ditch that. We'll give him survival. That makes more sense for him. I'd like to give him a point of stealth just so he doesn't make quite as much noise. That's my thinking anyway. We're going to give him defender, since he is supposed to be a tank. Let's take a quick look at what do we got here. Scattered Faith, bring a dare to speak with Merwald, travel with Durance, find Merwald. I do not see anything we are going to be able to do to pick up a trivial amount of XP before going to Kaid Nua. Well, let's get to the tavern first, and then we will check out the map. We're going to need, clearly we're going to need some more camping supplies. I think we're down to 2. We are. Alright, let's check out gear. Well, we have a trap here, a fireball. Wow, we got a ton of traps, actually. Fireball trap, fireball trap. Can we stack these? It'd be nice if... Oh, we can, good. Dart trap, poison dart trap. We have a fancy cloak of will plus 10. I believe currently I'm wearing a... Actually, no, I'm wearing a rather nice cloak. However, Adair is wearing a cloak that isn't of any particular use. If you find E-stock, somebody's got an E-stock here. I want to say it's... This guy has a fine E-stock. 19 to 27 DR reduction, fine. This one looks somehow slightly inferior to what he's got already. Not sure how, but here's a regular restock. And what do we got for money? 385. Wonder what these slots are. Pet Grimoire. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, I see how that works. So this is Fetid Caress. Okay. Now what's this? Chill Fog. Okay, so let's look at Aloth's Grimoire. Ah, look at this. Okay, I see how this works, I think. So here's his known spells, and then here's what he has available in his book. Wizard's Double. These are all first level spells. Right? Aren't these second level spells? Ah, I see. Okay. So you can... The ones that are grayed out are the ones that are not in the book currently. Alright, let's sell some junk.
Good day to you.
Let's see what you have for sale. Because we have kind of a lot of stuff here. We're going to get rid of that, and that. Padded armor. This mail armor, I think I might keep that for now. Wow, what's worth 875? these lockpicks? Yeah, we need to keep those. Alright, so I think I just gave all this stuff back to the party. Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's that fine E-stock that is worth a bundle. And that's also worth a bunch of money. 8. Convert graze to hits draining. Oh, let's take a closer look at this. 20% of damage restored as endurance. 10 to 15 crush versus deflection. I may want to keep that. Alright, let's trade that. And let's take a closer look at what we got here. So we have 2 items that I think are interesting. One is the padded armor. I don't want padded armor. Crap! Well, I guess I might have sold the mail armor. Nope, I didn't. Alright. Mail armor. Now, Saints War Armor, pierce-proofed and second chance. Grants second chance. What does second chance mean? Now, what's this guy using? He's got scale armor at DR7. Okay, so we can give him the mail armor, and that makes sense. And then we have this Gaun's Share for 12 to 17 crush. And this is 16 to 23 slash. And he's using 15 to 21. I think what we are going to do is take Brimstone here. Take this saber. Is that what that is? A saber. And give him that. I really like the draining of it, and it's kind of enormous. I've been previously impressed with the fact that the weapons generally tend to be reasonably sized in this. Oh, we got this too. Minor Ring of Deflection. Let's give him that. Generally tend to be reasonably sized in this game, but this particular piece would be an exception, I suppose. What is this thing? Tattered Note. It can go in there. Alright.
Welcome.
Alright, so we're getting rid of these 4 things, which is worth something. We need 2 camping supplies. Oh, wait, woohoo! Hold on a second, we're going to have to check that out. So right now... we have the Laborer's Resting bonus.
Welcome.
So we can buy pets. Is that no, that's the logo of the bar. Never mind. What's this? Eldritch Aim. I guess we'll give that to him. I doubt seriously that there's much of anything. We can recruit adventurers up to level 2. Now, I think the way this works is that we can recruit adventurers up to 1 level under our main character, and it costs 250 CP per level. So in minutes, I will be able to recruit a level 3 adventurer, and it will cost me 750 copper. So we're not really in the market for that at the moment, and that's not what we want. We do. What does Resolve do exactly? I guess is kind of what I'm wondering. Resolve reflects a character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and the emotional intensity they can project to others. It can be useful for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. It helps characters maintain concentration and contributes to the will and deflection defenses. Okay, so
Welcome.
In that case... yes, I want that. So let's rest. We had to rest anyway because just to get spells back, so... Okay, so I think we've completed a bunch of the stuff here in Gilded Vale. I think we will call this episode here. I hope that you've enjoyed watching. Please subscribe to the channel. There is more Pillars of Eternity on the way, and a bunch more in the channel already, and growing. If you're interested at all in Dragon Age Origins, there's a shit ton of that in the channel as well, so you can check that out. Also, other stuff, so by all means, browse at your leisure. Comments are appreciated. Please leave them below, and likes if you enjoyed watching this video. Do not forget to do that. That is one of the metrics that YouTube uses to determine how videos turn up in search rankings. So videos that you like, not just this one, but anybody's, you should try and give it a thumbs up. So anyway, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.